What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne Yang with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. President Tsai Ing-wen has just left on a state visit to allies in Central America, which will see her make 2 transit stops in the United States. TaiwanPlus reporter Leslie Liao is traveling with her and filed this report from the presidential plane before takeoff.
President Tsai Ing-wen is about to embark on a 10-day journey to Central America. She's going to visit Taiwan's diplomatic allies, Guatemala and Belize. First, she'll fly to New York for a 2-night stopover. Then she'll head to Guatemala for 2 nights. Then she'll go to Belize for 2 nights. And on the way back to Taiwan, she's going to make another stopover in the United States in Los Angeles before heading back to Taiwan. Now, it's rumored that while in Los Angeles, President Tsai will meet with U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. That's where the controversial nature of this trip comes in. Now, China claims Taiwan as part of its territory, and any implication that any other sovereign state is recognizing Taiwan's sovereignty draws ire from China. None of this has yet been confirmed by the government yet. It is all just reported, but as soon as we know something new, TaiwanPlus will inform our viewers.
Before departing, President Tsai Ing-wen said the point of her trip is to promote democracy.
透过这次的出访，我要感谢民主伙伴挺台湾，也要告诉全世界，民主的台湾坚定地捍卫自由民主价值，更会持续作为国际社会的良善力量，延续善的循环，强化全球民主的韧性。
Taiwan's representative office in Fiji is set to get back its name and its diplomatic privileges. The office's original name includes the word Taiwan, as well as Taiwan's official name, the Republic of China. Faced with Chinese pressure in 2018, Fiji made the office rename itself the Taipei Trade Office in Fiji. Taiwanese diplomats stationed at the office also lost their privileges. Taiwan's foreign ministry says Fiji is now reversing these changes because of a shift in the country's political situation.
现在新政府在选举前是反对党，所以他们事实上一直都是比较亲台湾的。那在他们选举之后呢，完成了政党轮替，很自然的恢复我们当初所享有的名称跟待遇。
The Czech Republic and Taiwan have signed several agreements on the final day of a trip by the Czech parliamentary speaker. Markéta Pekarová-Adamová addressed Taiwan's legislature on Tuesday, where she was awarded a Medal of Honor. The Speaker of the Czech Republic's lower house has been leading a delegation of over 150 people to Taiwan, mostly business people. Taiwan has been strengthening its relations with the several Central and Eastern European countries as it comes under increasing Chinese pressure. China has objected to Adamova's trip. She was asked what concrete measures the Czech Republic could take to support Taiwan.
Co se týče celkového počtu podepsaných memorand, které dnes nebo v tuto chvíli je kolem 11 a možná budou přibývat ještě další, byť jsou v různých oblastech, včetně těch ekonomických, tak přesně vybudovávání těchto vazeb je jedna z těch klíčových věcí, která nám pomáhá držet tu spolupráci takhle blízko a těžit z ní ve všech oblastech, včetně té, o které hovoříte, tedy té politické.
Taiwan's former president Ma Ying-jeou is on a historic 12-day trip to China, the first by a former or current sitting president of Taiwan. On Tuesday, he visited a shrine dedicated to Sun Yat-sen, an important figure in Chinese history. Bing Wang reports.
Former Taiwan President Ma Ying-jeou lays flowers at the shrine of Sun Yat-sen in Nanjing, China. Sun Yat-sen is commonly known as the father of the Republic of China, or ROC, Taiwan's official name. Ma is a member of Taiwan's main opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, and served as president from 2008 to 2016. It's the first trip to China by any Taiwanese leader since 1949, when the KMT lost the Chinese Civil War to the Communist Party and fled across the narrow strait to Taiwan. To this day, Taipei and Beijing have official claims to all of China, and while Taipei no longer pursues unification, the Communist Party insists Taiwan is a part of the territory.
两岸人民同属中华民族，都是炎黄子孙。今天，当年国父念之在之的多项建国主张，都已经分别在台湾与大陆实现。
Ma's statement caused controversy across the strait. Taiwan's government statistics show that 96.4% of Taiwanese can trace their ancestry to immigrants in China. But this doesn't mean they identify as Chinese. According to the Taiwanese Public Opinion Foundation, 78% of people in Taiwan view themselves as Taiwanese. Ma also called himself the former president of the ROC and of Taiwan. This is significant as Taiwan, or the ROC, is not recognized by the People's Republic of China, or PRC, and vice versa. Ma has said his visit is intended to promote peace between Taiwan and China. He said it's a responsibility of both sides to resolve tensions.
我们提出的主张是和平奋斗，振兴中华，把中山先生当年的遗言也涵盖在内，盛盼两岸共同努力，追求和平，避免战争，致力振兴中华，这是两岸中国人不可回避的责任，我们一定要努力实现。
Taiwan's ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, has criticized Ma's trip, accusing him of endorsing the Beijing government. Ma is not scheduled to visit Beijing or meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping. Ma will return to Taiwan on April 7th, the same day Taiwan's current president Tsai returns from a much publicized trip to the US and Central America. The visits by the country's former leaders show two different visions for the country's future and how Taiwan must balance ties with Beijing and Washington. Andy Shi and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Japan is demanding the release of one of its citizens who has been detained in China on spying charges. The man had reportedly worked in China for around 20 years. Chinese police arrested the man in early March when he was due to relocate back to Japan. He is at least the 17th Japanese citizen to be arrested in China since 2015 under a 2014 anti-espionage law. Relations between Japan and China have been strained for years. That's largely because the disputes over territory, wartime history, and Taiwan. Japan's chief cabinet secretary commented on the arrest on Monday. He said Tokyo is working to secure the welfare of its citizens who are currently detained in China.
政府としては本拘束事案が判明して以降、中国側に対して当該邦人の早期解放を強く求めてきています。また、邦人保護の観点から中国側に対し、領事面会の実施を強く申し入れるとともに、関係者との連絡等、できる限りの支援を行っているところであります。
Taiwan recorded 5 new cases of Mpox on Tuesday. 4 of the cases were local and 1 was imported from Japan. The new cases bring Taiwan's total case number to 21. That's since the first reported case of Mpox in the country in June last year. Mpox, also known as monkeypox, is a viral disease that can be spread between humans and certain animals. It can cause a rash on the body and flu-like symptoms. Close to 600 Taiwan residents have already received the Mpox vaccine. Officials expect a new vaccine shipment to arrive as early as Thursday. They say they will make these vaccine doses available in about 2 weeks. It's official. Taiwanese singer Chou had the best-selling album in the world last year. Chou's album Greatest Works of Art outsold artists like Taylor Swift and BTS. It topped the IFPI's global album sales chart for 2022. The IFPI is an international organization that represents the interests of the global recording industry. Chou became the first Mandopop singer to ever reach the #1 spot on its sales chart. Past chart toppers include Adele, Ed Sheeran, and Alashi. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of fans showing off their handmade costumes at WonderCon in California. I'm Yvonne Yang. Take care and see you next time.
In the face of adversity, the power of truth.
A roadmap for a just and open world, charted by the freest country in Asia.
Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
TaiwanPlus News, a voice of freedom in Asia.